I know what time it is.
It is now time for Masterpiece of the Week.
She said, list this.
What's happening, fellas?
Reggie, love working with you, man.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Never do what Troy did to us.
It's almost weekend time. It's almost that high school football time. Did you guys see, by the way, Lake Travis came into Arlington to play Martin at the old Globe Life Park Stadium?
Really? At Choctaw Stadium?
It was on ESPN2 last night. I was flipping channels. I was like, dude, Arlington Martin. I didn't know where the game was at until a little bit later. I'm like, no, that's not Arlington Martin. And then finally they showed a bigger picture. I was like, oh, that's where the Rangers used to play. But yeah, Lake Travis versus Arlington Martin was last night on national television.
Yeah, they've really made that into a nice little mid-tier football stadium.
Yeah.
They've tried to make that a nice spot, and
Choctaw
because
Casino Field.
just Choctaw Stadium,
Okay.
you had it.
You had it right the first time.
You were there, and because we can't get away from college football, I think Sarkisian stays. Like you run the risk of constantly having turnover, and got to give him a little bit of time.
This is why you got to listen to the Get Right, y'all. Reggie has it.
And also, we got somebody from the 469 that is assuring me that Manny Diaz had the Penn State defense looking good, and I will just never forget the time that BYU put up like 500 yards of offense on them.
Let's see it.
Anyways, Masterpiece of the Week is a segment that we do every week in which we revisit some of the funny, stupid, or odd things that have been said on this program. And what did you call it when you were teasing into this segment, Corey?
America's favorite radio segment.
You didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
You called it the Mikester Piece of the Week.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Which, let's face it, it is a lot of times. Obviously, Corey, Kevin, myself factor in. Today, not the case.
Oh, yeah.
We're going all Mike
Oh,
all the time.
I thought Kevin really screwed up.
Kevin hasn't been here in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I actually did some. Well, I don't want to say this math on the air, but
What?
we haven't had the show together in a long time, like a lot lately. So we need to get back together for.
I'm going to
football season.
Chicago for Labor Day.
Son of a. All right, Reggie, take it away.
Has anybody been notified about it? Anyways, that's not.
It would be very like Mike to be like, no, I'm pretty sure I told y'all I was going out of town last month.
I turned in a piece of paper with about 73 vacation days recently because I'm like, here's everything that I know I'm taking for the next year and a half.
Very nice. Let's start here with the excitement maybe for Mike going on vacation.
Oh my God!
What made you do that?
About.
I mean, it feels. Reggie, I can't get last week's off my mind. When you said it sounds like just imagine a walrus trying to climb up in your boat, and he's like saying this over and over. Yes.
Yeah. Let me play this for you because this was our winner last week. This is Mike being the very aggressive walrus.
It's just like all weekend, I would sit there and I'd go, I could do this or, and I just kept doing it because it's hilarious.
It's fun. All right. Mike made a very weird request.
Throw me some tapeworm in my meal. That's to lose weight, and that is a bad worm to get.
Mm-hmm. But not the worst. And actually,
the worst one was like the Ghana worm or something.
No, we don't have to do that. We don't have to relive that moment. Oh.
You sure?
But is that how
ringworm's not even a worm, it's a fungus.
It sounds like the way Mike was saying it though, that they just like they got sprouts and then they got some bacon bits.
What, like he was at the Chipotle?
Some tapeworm to just toss on there.
He was like, give me double chicken and throw some tapeworm in there.
No sour cream.
You'll lose weight, but it's definitely not healthy.
Put that tapeworm on there. Just wrap it up.
I wonder how long a snake could live in your body if you didn't chew it.
What?
Have you ever seen those situations where like a spider will lay eggs in your arm, or it'll bite you and lay eggs in you, and then you like out of nowhere you'll pop the little cyst or whatever, and bow, bam, spiders just everywhere crawling all over.
If worms are able to live inside your body, why can't snakes?
Good question, Reggie.
Did Mike like work in reverse? You know how sometimes you see the snake unhinge its jaw and then eat like a really big thing or like a person whole? Mike is trying to do that in reverse.
Yeah, you take the snake essentially.
Small snake.
Put it in butt first.
Not as big as you're thinking.
Yeah, you would go butt first with the snake, all right? And then it goes, or rattle first if it's a rattlesnake.
It has to be
you go head first?
Non-venomous, very small, like garden snake.
Seems like it would like the acids in your stomach would kill that, but why wouldn't they kill?
Why don't they kill worms?
The acids in your stomach.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and I think it would kill a snake. Why doesn't the acid in your stomach kill a worm?
Reggie?
What am I, a doctor?
Or a scientist. You could be either, man. We don't know.
But I'm not.
What did you go to school for?
Broadcast communications. Before that, architecture.
Oh, okay.
All right, what's next?
I don't know what the context is here, so we're just gonna listen to Mike say words.
Jerry would have to wear a diaper. He'd crap his pants so quick.
Is that an old joke? What's
No, that's if he had to work hard to get fans to the stadium.
Oh, like Ray Davis has. Like Ray Davis
I
has
compared it to the Mavericks, right? I mean, I know they had a fake sellout streak where Mark Cuban was announcing 5,000 ghosts showed up to the game for about 4 years to sell out every game. But if Jerry actually had to work, because I know people, I've said this before, if you've heard it before, I'm sorry. I used to go to the Cowboy games for free and sneak in because there was 20,000 empty seats from about 1986 to 1990. There was 20,000 empty seats in a 60,000 seat stadium for Cowboy games. And Jerry figured out a way to get 100,000 people to overpay for tickets for an average product. And congratulations, because that is an accomplishment, because the Cowboys in the 80s and even early on in his ownership could not get 60,000 people to want to watch a Cowboy game.
Well, these aren't your daddy's Cowboys anymore, unless your dad is Jerry Jones.
Entirely unrelated, Mike said this.
In the large intestine to the opening. You know where that is.
Which opening?
Butt opening. That might win.
So in Mike's mind, this means butt.
Your opening.
Have you ever used that as a pseudonym, or not pseudonym, but as like a stand-in for butt before?
I have.
You
Fantastic.
have? So you just walk around and you're like,
But that's probably more people have said that than.
Fantastic.
One more to see if anything can beat
yeah, because that one's tough, man. That one's tough to defeat.
Two more.
opening for
Oh,
worms.
two more. He
Because
says.
I don't know what this is.
Oh, hey, Kev. Hey, Kevy. Oh, why'd you do that? I hate it. Oh. All right. Hey, your name's Kevin.
What is happening?
Kevin does get really mad whenever you call him Kevy.
I was
What
saying,
was
look,
that
I'm
noise?
Kev.
I'm not crazy. I'm doing inside of Kevy's head
Okay.
when we
No.
call Kevin Kevy or Kev. It's like I'm not. I don't like being called Mikey, but it's part of my name.
Mikey B.
Right, Mikey. What? I'm like, well, I'd rather be called Michael or Mike, but it doesn't drive me insane. Kevy, on the other hand, inside of his head, replay it. This is what happens inside Kevy's head if we call him that. Why'd you do that? I hate it. Yeah, that's what happens.
He's gonna be so mad on Monday, dude. He's gonna call you.
He's not gonna hear any
He's
of
gonna
this.
call you out. I'm gonna play it for him,
Oh, okay.
and then he's gonna call Mike after the show.
I still go with Tapeworm.
Has it been nice for the last 2 weeks? I don't call you after the show and yell at you.
It has been.
See, yeah, it's
You
been
actually have sent me a few positive texts.
Yeah, you were great today, Mike.
Rather than, do you know where you screwed up? And if you don't, I will point it out. And I'm like, Kevin, I'm trying hard, man. I get that you're a perfectionist, but I'm trying my best. Kevin.
I'm voting with Mike on this one, by the way. So I'm voting with Mike.
4.
Tapeworm.
Tapeworm.
All right. I guess you guys are voting.
What were you
going to
vote for?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Throw me some tapeworm in my meal.